I'll be reacting to the case study of Vanitas, episode 18. I'll be watching it off of Funimation's website, and I'll be on my reaction in 1-0, go. Anime Plex. I always love hearing that Anime Plex voice. And also Funimation's logo is so damn cool looking too. Alright, now it's back. Ooh boy. Let's hope she actually sees reason. Hopefully there's a way of getting rid of the trouble that doesn't involve her killing Chloe, though. He's got a point. I can only hope there comes a day where John goes against the orders that she's given. But then again, I wouldn't blame her for following them because Itaven is pretty damn scary off of what he's done in some of the previous episodes. I think that's just... and it's always nice getting to see Vanitas whenever he's in a situation like this where he can uplift someone. Because don't get me wrong, I like a badass Vanitas and I absolutely adore comedic Vanitas. But when he's like this, uplifting someone, I think that's when he's at his best. That's if she even gets an opportunity to ask Chloe, though, because we don't even know what was put inside of her body when it comes to like that black goo thing. I mean, I would hope. Honestly, I wouldn't blame any. Okay, I mean, if she takes a... Oh. Ooh. I mean, hopefully that isn't... Oh! Oh! Now that is growth right there straight up. To the point where she has that much concern for Vanitas. Oh, man, those words sting. Those words really sting because we know that Vanitas is going to die eventually just off of what Noah says in his inner monologue. Well, what he says in season 1. That's what makes these words sting a bit more there. So who knows if Vanitas even going to be able to keep that promise. Oh, man. And you know, even though Jean was already a strong lady, her straight up asking for help actually makes her stronger because it takes someone strong to admit when they can't resolve something, especially someone that's able to stand on their own 2 feet. Oh, okay. Now that is some beautiful symbolism right there. With the whole environment becoming brighter. Oh. Now let's hope our boy can live up to those gargantuan expectations now. Which I have no doubts he will. It's Vanitas. He'll figure out a way. Except for, of course, finding a way of avoiding death, but death does hit everyone eventually, sad as it is. Speaking of which, this opening for season 2. I never get sick and tired of looking at all those bits where Noah's just fucking adorable. Like, it's like what? How to count? Yeah, it's like, because how many episodes has season 2 had so far? Since season 1's been 12 or 13. It's like what? The 4th, 5th time I've seen this opening, and it never gets old seeing the animation for it. It's just so finely crafted. And now this opening song is so versatile, it could probably even fit as an ending theme for the anime too, if they really wanted it, and it would have fit in pretty well. And there ain't a lot of songs this season where you can call them versatile. Like some songs scream this should be for an opening, or some songs scream this should be for an ED. But this has the right balance between strength, yet gentleness, where it could fit as both an opening or ED, if you ask me. All right, yeah, now it's back. Unfortunately, the one that's probably going to have to be slated is going to be John Jocks, unfortunately. Oh. I mean, that's on himself, though. I mean, our boy's the one making those tough promises in the first place. Whoa! Oh, man. I don't think Vanitas gives a shit about that stuff, though. It's our boy. That's if they can even find the book in the first place, though. That's going to be the toughest task, unfortunately. You know, I honestly don't feel bad for Ostolfo at all. At least not in the state that he's in. You know what you say, you reap what you sow. I'm assuming it's going to delve into why he fiercely hates vampires now. That's going to be my guess. Because it seems like perfect setup for that. Yo, if he was this gentle kid, that makes me wonder how he became so hardcore then. Oh, this series, it's like, it makes me think that sometimes it makes me think like I'm gonna absolutely loathe the character. Then it has a way of either having a flashback or giving extra information of making me then like the character afterwards. And I'm assuming it's gonna apply in this case. He is gonna have to fend for himself, though. I'm gonna guess this is gonna backfire on Astolfo, and there's a chance that he might tend for the vampire, or it might find a way of killing his sister, and that might be what makes him hate vampires for life. Or I'm gonna guess he's gonna regret doing that. And there's a chance this kid might go on a slaughtering ram. I hope I'm wrong, but when it comes to anime like this, you sometimes get that where it's like, oh yeah, there's a person that's furiously injured that's potentially dangerous. Oh no, okay, I guess I was wrong. I'm actually glad I was wrong. Oh, you're fucking adorable. I fucking love Kid Astolfo. He's cool. Oh, and his sister's a little bundle of joy. Oh, his sister's a little bundle of joy. That's fucking cute. No, but seriously, no, it's. Oh. I really hope Astolfo's sister's alive because she's damn cool. Oh. Well, I hope nothing ominous happens with that. I'll cross my fingers here. Oh boy. Yep. The setup. I can definitely feel it with the setup. Something is either the vampire boy's going to do something bad eventually. Maybe his name might be taken away and he's going to go wild. Or his parents might do something crazy. If only Astolfo still had that belief. But no, I have something is gonna change him because a sweet boy like that. There's no. Yep, there it is. The darkness. Oh shit! Well, damn. Okay. Now I'm not gonna blame this. Okay, as much as it's fucked up that Astolfo thinks every vampire is bad, I'm not gonna blame him for having that belief. Aww. At all. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna blame him one bit for having hatred against vampires. Oh, this motherfucker! I mean, I hope he can get vengeance against that snot-nosed kid eventually. I hope. Oh, the goal of this fucking vampire. Okay, you know what? I gotta admit, that was an amazing backstory for him because I mean, considering that it happened at such a young age, I could see why his hatred would be so ingrained into him where he wouldn't see things logically. It actually is pretty fucking reasonable if you're looking at it from Astolfo's perspective because his trust in vampires is what led to his whole family dying. And naturally, you wouldn't want to suffer through a big loss like that again. No one would. And that's what I call their straight up amazing characterization. And something I praise this episode. Oh. Exactly. I mean, it's not like they have much room to negotiate or do any other thing in this matter. Since one of the things in this series not get ugly, though, it feels like every single time there's a situation, the worst case situation occurs. I'm just saying. I don't think in this series anything's ever going to be resolved beautifully or peacefully or best case situation like fucking ever. I just don't know how she plans on doing that, though. Oh, essentially what is. So I'm assuming he's going to have to use the Astromite in his own book? That's going to be my guess. Okay, this lady looks shifty. Oh, no. This lady seems shifty as hell. Okay, I wonder why he's, What the fuck? Okay, it's getting pretty damn fucking interesting now. Yeah, we'll get to see our girl back in action. Yo, honestly, this track really does remind me of a track that you would hear in the Madoka Magica series. I know it's not exactly related to Madoka, but the form that Chloe has sort of kind of reminds me too of the form that a witch would have in the Madoka Magica series when they're completely distorted too. Just giving me them vibes. I mean that in the good way. I mean, sometimes, though, the problem here is bad things can hurt, even if you do have the best of intentions, unfortunately. It is unfortunate for Vanitas that Chloe was revenge lusted at that time. Yo, what I love it. Oh, man. And the way Vanitas says that with by his voice actor, that was a phenomenal line delivery right there. And what the fuck? Whoa! You know what? As much as I feel bad for Astolfo concerning his past, I wouldn't mind if our boy Noah puts his head on a wooden pike. I would fucking love that. But I do wonder why Vanitas is going blue, though, considering that he should be a human, right? Unless he's got some mastermind material injected inside of his brains, and that's why it's glowing blue. Oh man, I just love how the series can implement humor so fucking naturally, even in the most tense situations. Because some anime, when they tried similarly, fell epically at it. And hell, sometimes even Studio Bones anime in the past can do a bad job on it. Like, for example, I think Full On Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is one of the best anime of all time, but I don't like it when that series implements jokes like when you have Edward and Alphonse's master coughing off blood, and then it makes a joke afterwards in a combat situation. Here, in comparison, jokes are implemented much more naturally. Don't get it twisted. I love the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood series more than this series, but still, though, this is something I'm gonna have to compliment this series on. Oh! I can only hope Noah's struggling right now because he's mentally holding back. Woo! A pipe? I mean, I'd be damn surprised if the pipe would last more than a fucking minute, considering the time. Okay, that weapon must be some cheap ass shit if it can't even cut a simple pipe. But hey, you know what? I hope Noah beats into him that. The thing that Alsova has to realize is just like there's really bad vampires, is got to recognize that there's really bad people too, bad humans. But it's reasonable though with the trauma he's going through that he would think all vampires are all bad. Oh, okay. That's actually kind of sad. And that kind of makes everything regarding Glow a little bit sadder now. And no one would blame for having that fear. You don't want to accept the fact that the person you highly value could eventually disappear from your life, or they might desire to end themselves. Lots of people in that situation would want to be in denial of the actual situation. You know what? It's actually kind of Well, hey, let's hope he can prevent that. Oh, dark. Okay, that's pretty fucking dark. Holy. I gotta admit that actually, as much as it's like self-sacrificial, that makes me like Chloe more as a character, seeing how far she was willing to go there. Oh, he was so damn close. Yo, I am surprised even though John Jock is a vampire, I am surprised the dude can still move. But hey, you know what? That makes me respect him more than I already did in the first place. The thing is, though, sometimes what someone wishes from themselves can be bad, and sometimes you need a friend or family member to prevent someone from doing something that would have irreparable harm towards themselves. Aww. The thing is, though, with Chloe, she was so dead on vengeance, she wasn't going to be able to see. Oh man, John Jog he is fucking precious. He is. And I love that because right there shows it was John Jock's life, as long as it's just with Chloe, would have a meaning. Without her, it wouldn't have any meaning at all. There's something really beautiful about that. All right, looks like it's working. And hell, who would want to continue living someone like John Jockus alone, crying like that? All Owens. All right, looks like it's set up for a happy ending. At least I can cross my fingers and hope for that. Fuck! Oh, no! Come on, Sunil. Just give it. Just they should have like one more minute because it's gonna make the way for next week hurt more. Great episode though. I'm gonna give this one straight up a 9.5 out of 10. I fucking loved it. I mean, what was there not to love about this episode? There was a lot of plot progression because Vanitas finally found his book. We found out more about Astolfo's backstory and why he hates vampires too, which was something really important because, don't get me wrong, a character like Astolfo would have worked without his backstory being shown, because in life it'd be natural to have people in life that have biases towards other groups of people just because. But this series went deeper than that. It showed us that he actually did trust in vampires until his whole family was slaughtered by one. So I do love that about this series because it shows you how deep the character building is in the series, and it shows you how deep they're willing to go. Because what this series really excels at is really giving us characters where we know almost a great deal about them. Because some anime, they would just settle for making their two leads, in this case Vanitas and Noe, really multi-layered and detailed, but they would ignore everyone else. This series goes farther in making sure the supporting cast is super detailed too, to the point where, hell, I feel a character like John, Chloe, or even Astolfo, if they were leads, they'd probably be able to carry a series on their own. So that's what I got to compliment this episode on, just the character writing. Because now it's like, okay, his hate's justified. Even though we all know that Astolfo's stance on thinking every vampire is bad is wrong, it's not narratively justified. And I also love what they did with John Jockers too, showing us how much he really does value Chloe to the point where it's like his life wouldn't have meaning if she were gone, was really damn sweet and heartwarming. And seeing him tear up like that was just so damn beautiful. And aside from that, I'm gonna say it was nice getting to see Jean go through some character development and going as far as asking for help from Vanitas and seeing Vanitas make a really tough promise. There was just something so beautiful about that. So all in all, this episode didn't just have massive amounts of characterization; it had a lot of character development to its credit. And from a story standpoint, it was engaging from start to finish. Visually, the animation was actually pretty damn good, I gotta say. Well, yes, the Noe versus the Stohol fight scene didn't look as pretty as, say, the season 1 Roland versus Vanitas and Noe fight. It didn't look as pretty. Stylistically, it still looked good. It still looks above average visually versus your other anime, but naturally not to the level of, say, season 1's fight scenes, but still a good-looking episode nonetheless. And the artwork still continues being absolutely gorgeous. And aside from that, the music was absolutely amazing. Holy shit. I'm going to have to listen to the soundtrack of this series whenever it does release. And the voice acting for the episode was fucking top tier. Like, everyone had an amazing performance. I'd say, especially John Jonka's voice actor, too. Oh, man. His voice actor, I mean, everyone's a fucking beast, but especially him this week. So, that's where I got to give my praises to the episode. And that's overall, I got to give it a 9.5 out of 10. This episode was by far one of the best episodes I've seen this week by fucking far. The only thing that tops this one so far would be Dragon Quest Adventure Die. And probably Dragon Quest would probably top this because Dragon Quest is going to have a fucking pop episode. But save for that, this is definitely one of the best episodes of the week I've seen by far. And it definitely has me eagerly anticipating episode 19 now. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts and how you feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe if you do not want to miss my reaction to episode number 19. And I hope y'all have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day or night, depending on y'all's time zones. And I'll see y'all later if y'all come back for more. But thank y'all so much for watching, y'all. And bye-bye, everyone.